Latitude, longitude, dudes are in the mood. You want me to talk about these things, so let's get into it. Got a AAA space for a AAA game that's being made by a $1 trillion company. Triples work out. And yeah. So you got a show. Let's see if Khan got a heartbeat. Or let's see if we're going to stomp him out. Somebody gave him a power glove. Look out. Your boy think he lit tomorrow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. So it's time to crush.
Peace and blessings and welcome back to Xbox Frontline Notes with your boy the King. Now y'all know what it is. Y'all here for this smoke. And we gonna get that smoke out. But right now Microsoft said hold my beer for a second, time out. We gonna get to something. But by the way, if this is your first time finding this channel, this is an Xbox centric channel. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell because we do content like this every day. We don't play around. Xbox holds its ground. And if you like that, you want positive messages, you want positive information on Xbox, this is the place for it to be found, right here. So we're going to keep that boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know exactly how we do it over here. The boy don't play. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation until they become an app. We'll be on that. You got people out here talking to you, boy, telling you stuff. Don't fall for that banana in the tailpipe, though. Now we're about to get this action. Xbox reportedly publishing a new game from Rocksteady co-founders. The studio apparently working on a new single-player AAA game. Stefan Hill and Jamie Walker may not be household names, but among other video game fans, but the duo has a very good track record. Hill and Walker co-founded Rocksteady Studios in 2004 and remained with the company through 2022. After helping deliver the beloved Batman Arkham trilogy, listen here, folks, these are the people that brought that Arkham trilogy. The duo went on to form a new company known as 100 Star Games. The company's first project has yet to be announced, but apparently it already has a publisher, which is Xbox Game Studios. According to the reports from Xbuter, the game will be financed by Xbox and will be a AAA standard single-player action-adventure game built on Unreal Engine 5. Let me tell you something. Oh, God. Y'all wanted a superhero game in the vein of Arkham. We gonna talk about what Microsoft has done. Told you, spreading money around after the situation happened, thugs can do things. You heard me? It's about to get stinking here. Yeah. Rock steady dudes. Oh my God. All right, so what can a game be? What is going to be about? I don't know. We don't know. But it's a AAA game made by the people that did the Arkham stuff. I think those games stand up. I think those games look good. You know, I don't know what magic was inside those old consoles, but those games look really good, run really great. So listen, let's give them a shot. Let's see what they can do. I guess Microsoft understood the assignment and said, yo, let's lock these dudes in because these are the dudes that, you know, we wanted regardless. I guess that's why they never purchased WB and went in on WB, regardless to what. They figured out who's the talent, who's this, who's that, and what they can do. And I guess they see potential in this project. So hats off to Microsoft for going to get that done. That's exactly what it is. Let's talk a little bit of Latitude. Okay, a lot of dudes wanted me to talk about Project Latitude and how the Xbox report says Latitude will bring more games to the PlayStation console. Listen here. Here we go again, quoting my man Jez. You guys, Jez is just talking about stuff that he's heard and whatever it may be. But you guys are going on with, Halo Infinite can sell a lot of PlayStation 5 or copies on PlayStation 5. Yeah, how was Hi-Fi Rush for you dudes? Did it sell a lot of copies? Oh boy. Xbox games to go multi-platform. Oh boy. Here we go again. PlayStation, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella hinted as just that during the company's recent 2024 third quarter earning conference call. However, according to discussion of Latitude as part of an overall article about the company and how Nadella seems to be prioritizing short-term profits at the cost of long-term faith from the Microsoft user. This is a conversation that we're going to have because it seems like the conversation need to be had. You got monkeys like this talking stupidness, talking about, well, Halo come to PlayStation 5. And those conversations need to be had. It needs to be had because a lot of you dudes just need a good talking to. You weak. I hope, I pray. God, you guys are piss poor. Everybody like to quote my boy Jez, and they always take my man out of context or whatever. Listen, the fact of the matter is, listen here, you mustard hearts, you little soft chest punks. Let me tell you, I've been watching you guys for a long time. You know, I've been seeing you guys moving in the streets and all this other stuff, and it's getting hard to watch you dudes. It's really getting hard to watch. Is Halo going over there? Is gas going over there? Why are you worried about stuff, man? Like, a lot of times, and let me tell you what it is, to be honest with you, a lot of you dudes couldn't pivot. A lot of you dudes don't understand how to catch up with the times, how to move on. You the angry old dude standing on his lawn, like, get off my lawn type of dude. Times are changing, bro. Games they have to expand, they have to go different places. I know you want to keep it to yourself. I know you want to hoard it and act like this thing is yours. You're a consumer. You purchase a product. Now, the fact of the matter is, Microsoft itself, the $1 trillion company Microsoft, is doing a lot of things. I told you, once the Xbox brand made money, then they're going to look at the situation and see what can happen. Xbox became one of the largest publishers in video game history, basically overnight. Do you understand? Once they got ZeniMax and Obsidian and started buying all these publishers, they themselves became a publisher. They were already a publisher. But now the thought process is, get your games in as many screens as possible. That's where the Xbox mantra changed. It's a platform. What you guys don't understand, it has elevated to a platform. You're not a console warrior. If you bang an Xbox, you're a platform warrior. You're no longer constrained to a little box. And you got to wrap your mind around this. Some of you pea-brain dudes can't wrap your mind around this because you're stuck talking to other pea-brain dudes. You're having an argument with an idiot. See, my mother always told me, like, if from a distance, two people arguing, you don't know who's crazy. So she said, don't entertain it, because in the distance, they can't tell who's who. And that's the problem. You guys are having conversations with these pork-begging ponies. And you're starting to look like them and sound like them. And a lot of you dudes have crossed over and got a PlayStation. Who cares? I got a PlayStation too. But do I sound like these dudes and talk like these dudes? I understand that I'm a little more refined and a little bit different. I game everywhere, but I choose the Xbox platform. That's the difference. You muster hearts need to get it together. Project Latitude is exactly whatever it is. Whatever they deem to go over so they can make money. They didn't hand out 10-year contracts to people to sit on their hands. Grow up. It's different. They into making money. So what are you doing as a consumer? You are a eater, a consumer, a person that consumes. Shut the hell up and consume, bro. Get it where you fit it and shut up. Let's get on to the show. Well, look at what we have here. Sony's next state of play stream is 30 minutes of PlayStation 5 and VR games. Tune in May 30th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to see PlayStation's lineup of games for 2024 and beyond. So you can see how hyped they are. They thirst buckets, bro. Look at this, yo. Look, it begins. The summer showcase of games technically doesn't officially start until Summer Games Fest next week. But Sony decided it wanted to jump on things by announcing its next State of Play event Thursday, May 30th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look at the tweets. Oh. Yo, Sony Showcase is expected to be densely packed. Densely. Lasting 30 minutes, featuring 14 titles. That's a game roughly every 2 minutes, or a handful of premium games. Look at the thought process of a handful of premium games. That's several minutes apiece, with a shotgun blast of smaller games. How about that shotgun blast? It's nothing but small games. Regardless of how the timing shakes out, we can probably expect some big announcements. Look, now you can check it, right? Listen. Now you can check it. This dude is crazy. I'm hoping for more news on Kingdom Hearts. And there's probably going to be some news about Astro Bot game that was rumored to be announced soon. Bungie might show off a new Marathon trailer, or more details about Destiny 2's The Final Shape expansion. And it's launching next week, and we might get official confirmation regarding the PlayStation VR is getting PC support. Man, oh man. Sony's not the only presentation slotted for tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Conveniently after the State of Play is over, Konami's putting a special Silent Hill transmission event that will likely feature a new info on Silent Hill F, Bloober Team's Silent Hill 2 remake. Oh, we gonna have some fun with this. Yeah, Iron Lords podcast tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Myself and Lord Attic is gonna have at it. You heard me? You want to pop out and show out a day before and tell us, oh, we got a show, right? Sony, you thought that you'd catch us off balance like we couldn't have this done. Like we ain't gonna beat it. We there, boy. We there, boy. And any one of you dudes want to pull up and have a seat at the show, pull up and have a seat at the show. Because let me tell you something. It ain't going to be what you want it to be, and it's going to be exactly what I know it is. It ain't a showcase. It's a state of play. Pump your brakes, sweetheart. Pump your brakes. You're speeding. Slow it down a taste. All right? 14 games. PlayStation 5 in VR. Now, what they call PlayStation 5 games is PlayStation 5 games that's going to PC. What do I expect? Oh, on short notice, I was ready for you, dummy. I was ready for you, dummy. I knew y'all was gonna pop out. Why? This is what you do. You throw your crap out there first and let that stink dissipate for next week for when all the good stuff is shown. You got to talk about Destiny, Final Shape. You got to talk about a little bit of Marathon. You got to talk about a little bit of Concord. We want to hear more about baby steps. Most of the stuff is going to be VR and indie stuff and the stuff that's going to PC. Then you're going to have the Silent Hill trailer because they got to do the Silent Hill before Silent Hill comes on after at 7 p.m. with Konami. That's what happens when you fund stuff. You get a chance to say stuff first. That's all it is. It's going to be whack. But I appreciate you guys for having the enthusiasm that you think that your show is going to compare to ours. Piss poor crap. Well, this is the partner video But I'm gonna tell you to like, follow, and subscribe. And I'm gonna take that logo, and I'm gonna toss that logo around Sony's neck. And it's gonna choke him out. Because you dudes think that state of play is gonna stop what's happened to you on June 9th. I got something to tell you. It's not gonna save you. It's not gonna help you. Nothing you can do is gonna stop the beatings. Because once we put our hands on you, we gonna put our hands on you. You heard me? Try to play the game fast as we whip that.